live.
Alrighty, g'day everyone. Welcome back to the Snake Catchers podcast. I'm Brett and I'm here, of course, with Dan, as always. Back with another catch-up episode. This is 21 now.
Yep.
I believe. I should know because we literally just recorded the last one. So, yeah, 21. Topic last week, catch-up now. And this is, mid-March of time of recording. So, season's sort of starting to ease off, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's still hit and miss. But by the time this goes out, which will be the end of March, the season will be,
Pretty much wrapped up.
starting to wind down. We'll still get the odd one here and there through April.
Pretty much, what I've found is normally hatchies.
Just hatchies,
They just sort of pop up.
Lingering.
Yeah, around sort of thing. But yeah, generally speaking,
It'll start wrapping up. Particularly if I go out and start doing other work. I won't be doing call-outs, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
you start getting calls.
Yeah, probably. That's how it'll work. I'll say yes to do something else and fucking the phone won't stop.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening, though, with the theme of the season so far. But
it is weird because then you get days like today where it's 23 and overcast.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's 28 and sunny. So you're technically tomorrow would be a chance.
Should be, yeah. Should hopefully get something. I had a call today, but it was down the bottom of the hills.
Right.
And by the time I missed it initially, I was doing something else. And by the time I got to it, something else was coming out. So, okay, cool. I would have passed it on anyway. So, yeah.
Whereabouts in the hills?
It was down Mount Barker way somewhere. Yeah. So,
not fussed with that.
Nah, 50-minute drive for me when they probably got someone that's 10 minutes away.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's all good. But yeah, back with another catch up for this episode. So, yeah, take it away.
First one's pretty funny. This one was about a 3-foot Eastern Brown inside. The funny thing about this thing was that I would have been next to it the whole day. Probably. So I was on doing my other job, working away at this place in Lindok. Been done months worth of work there, and sort of wrapping up what I'm doing and packed everything up and drove off. Got 5 minutes down the road and the customer rings back and says, I don't think he said anything. I just said, what did I forget? Assuming that I'd forgotten something. He's like, a brown snake? Then I thought he was taking the piss. I'm like, I'm not joking. He's like, literally, lift a towel up in this one of the spare living areas and there's a snake under it. Oh, shit. I actually didn't really believe it to start with. And then I got there, I'm like, Jesus. And it wasn't small and he was still in there and no real idea of how he got in either. We're trying to brainstorm it a little bit.
Work it out, yeah.
But couldn't work it out. Not sure whether just the door just got left open or something. I don't know, but
was it a warm day, that one?
No, it's similar to today probably.
Potentially could have been sitting there all day.
I think it probably was.
Yeah, right.
He would have been going up and down and it was next to a bedroom that I was sort of walked in and out of that day too.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. I literally would have been there 15 meters away from this snake the whole day without knowing.
Not realised. Yeah.
So it's pretty weird, to be honest.
It was a good one though.
It was. Yeah. It was pretty pissy too. So I don't know what.
You'd make a noise all day, bloody stirring him up.
He was cold too. So
being cold, like I said, probably was just sitting there.
He bloody shit on me too. That's the first. I think that one of the. I can't remember the last time a brown snake shat on me.
It doesn't happen very often with browns. You get reds every now and then, but they'll musk on you before they shit.
Which I guess is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And he got me when I released him and they did what they do and he went to go back across the road.
Oh, really?
So then I went to grab him again. And then when I grabbed him again,
that's when he did it.
Yeah. Then he shat on me.
So you nearly got away with that.
Yeah. I was just trying to help him not getting splattered on the road and he shat on my hand. Bastard. But that was quite There's something else that happened that day too that was weird. Can't remember what it was.
It might come to you.
Yeah. Anyway.
I remember you texting me.
Yeah.
It's caught a snake at the place I've been at all day.
Yeah.
As I've left. And again, what are the chances of the bloke just going and lifting up that thing that he happened to be under?
Yeah. It's so weird how things happen sometimes.
Yeah, like you said, you would have been 15, 20 meters away from him all day,
Yeah.
just walking back and forward, not knowing.
The response time would have been record breaking if I was there. Would have been even weirder if I found
Yeah,
it. That's never happened to me on a job, I don't think. I think
finding one.
I've been on jobs, like, where I've gone looking for steaks or like that at lunchtime or something,
A few
and
bits of
got
tin
and,
out there. I
yeah,
might
and
go flip
I
those.
think I've, like, once I flipped a bit of tin, there's a baby, like, baby taxi under there, and that's, I think, the only time I've ever found anything doing that, but yeah, this kinda took the cake.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it was easy catch too. He's just, like, lifted the he was under the towel, and this bloke lifted the towel up and saw it. He's like, "Oh, shit," and shit himself and dropped it. And then I, yeah, walked in there, and it wasn't where he was, obviously, but he was literally just like 500 mil, like half a meter
To the
behind,
yeah,
yeah,
next
behind,
to yeah
behind
where he
something.
was.
So, yeah, all's well that ends well for that one.
Yeah, that's
He, I'm like, "Oh, I'm guessing you don't want to tell your wife," and he's like, "Nah, I might just keep that on the down low." I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
like ridiculous how it works out
Yeah,
sometimes. Like again, just happen to be there all day.
yeah.
5 minutes after you leave, what I forget, brown snake. What?
Took me like, yeah, a few seconds to actually comprehend that too. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
get like in your mind, it's like I've left a tool there or something. Like
Yeah.
yeah, weird, weird. But no, good story
It was a good
out of
story.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have I got? So first one since sort of the last catch up was it was down in the suburbs, just down the hill from where I am, for a brown snake that had been seen in the backyard in and around an aviary sort of thing. Um, they saw it sort of go in somewhere, but they weren't really sure,
Yeah.
sort of thing. It started out as sort of, oh, can you just come out and have a look, sort of thing, and make sure. So yeah, no worries, that's all good. Got out there and like bird aviaries in the backyard. So I'm thinking, okay, there's going to be mice holes. Um, and he started explaining, oh yeah, I saw it go. Like I was in the aviary, feeding the birds or whatever he was doing, and I saw it just sort of disappear down there. And he pointed to where he saw it disappear, and it was literally a mouse hole just going straight down. I'm like, okay,
50-50 there.
50, yeah, 50-50. In all the bird aviary jobs I've done where they've gone down a mouse hole, I've got a pretty good record, like of flushing them out.
Yeah.
I did a walk around and there was no noticeable holes on the outside where he could potentially come out.
Yeah.
There was a few on the inside, of course. I'm thinking, okay, this again could go either way.
Yeah.
So you've seen him go down there. There's one there. There was a noticeable one sort of by the door, and then a couple on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, pass me the hose in. We'll start flushing and see what happens, basically. So I put this hose, I didn't put it down the one that he saw it go down to first. I put it down the other one because I didn't want the snake to go further down if I did poke it down that initial hole.
Yeah.
So I poked it down the other one first, started flushing. A couple of minutes go by, and then it's just, oh, there's a mouse. Oh, there's a mouse. There's another 5 mice. Like they just fucking kept on coming out. Like I said to him, I'm not fucking surprised the snake's hanging around. He's got a buffet here. Like they just kept coming out. The first hole I poked it down. But I left it in there for 5 minutes or so. Didn't see the snake. So okay, now I'll move the hose to the other one. Poked it down. Within a minute, he pokes his head out. I'm like, cool.
Which hole did you poke his head out of?
The one that he initially saw him go down.
Right.
Which is the one, again, I didn't want to poke the hose into initially and turn it on because I didn't want him to go further into the tunnel system, potentially. But after I flushed this first one, I poked it down that one and it's turned it on. Within a minute, poked his head out. I'm like, okay, cool. He's here. He's here. In that time, a couple more mice have fucking ran out. There was so many. There was so many. It was ridiculous. At one point, the snake had its fucking head out and a mice had its head out fucking right next to it. Like, ridiculous. But anyway, okay, snake's there. That's all good. He's in the hole that you saw him go down. Again, obviously with aviary jobs and mice holes, we don't know the sort of extent of how big the tunnel system is and where it can go.
Yeah.
Because again, they could literally disappear like that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a hit and miss. But he was there. I at that point tried another hole that was sort of on the other side of him as well. So I stuck it down there, and again, another fucking 20 mice came out. Like honestly, they were fucking like running on the roof at this point. They were fucking everywhere. Like there were the homeowners, and I think it was their kids that showed up at that point were on the outside fucking trying to smack mice as they were running around. Like there was that many of them. I've not seen this many come out of an aviary before.
Yeah.
Like one or two, yeah. There would have been at least 50 come out of these fucking holes. Again, I'm not surprised this snake's hanging around.
Yeah.
There's a fucking buffet.
Absolutely.
So yeah, stuck it in this other hole. And then what I did, because it was quite soft ground, again, the mice dig it all up and it goes quite soft and spongy.
Yeah.
I sort of dug away from where the snake poked his head out back a bit and just sort of felt how sort of soft it was. So I sort of dug a sort of loop around him. So if he did try and come back, hopefully he'd come out. So I did that and then got the hose and started poking it back up towards the snake, just through the dirt,
Yeah.
to try and sort of manipulate him out. But he was just literally poking out for 10, 15 minutes, just going in and out, just getting a breath as he needed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I dug that hole and poking him from sort of there, I poked it in one spot, and sure enough, he came out and I was able to grab a hold of him. As I grabbed a hold of him, that's literally when the phone rang for the next job. So I've got this brown snake in my hand. I've answered the phone. Like, can you come out to Kersbrook and get a red belly? Yeah, no worries. Just send me your address. That's literally all I said because I was holding this thing. He was probably, yeah, 3
Yeah.
3 foot, but he went off his chops. He was like, after being cooled down a little bit with the water, he was fucking flinging all over the place. And looking at him, you could see, oh, there's a mouse, there's a mouse, there's a mouse, there's a
In his
mouse,
belly.
just in his belly. Yeah. And he's just going off his chops. So I'm like, all right, fucking in the bag straight away.
At least he's in good condition before he.
Oh, he would have been,
Yeah.
he's in good place going into winter.
Yeah.
For sure. He had a fucking good feed. But the amount of mice that came out as well, like,
They're going to have him again.
oh, absolutely. I'm surprised that's like the first one they've seen.
Yeah.
Like,
Whereabouts was it?
oh, what was it, Golden Grove?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there was so many. Like 50 would have come out as I was flushing. Like, and that's probably not even all of them.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have been.
No. But no, this snake, he was in good condition. He was in good condition for sure. And then, yeah, the next call came in, and I had to drive back out to Kersbrook straight after that, basically. But we'll let you go do another one because I need a drink.
Yeah, the next exciting one anyway was out to Lindock had a they had a brown snake in their laundry. That's where it started anyway. And Poppy came out with us for that one. And yeah, got out there. The snake was in between the washing machine and the cupboard.
Yeah.
They could see it there, but couldn't get the hook down to sort of well, you could, but not
Not
sort of
quite.
properly.
Yeah.
And Poppy put the hook down there and tried to. She sort of squeezed it down there and sort of tried to rake it back, sort of thing. And she got it back a little bit enough that I just got a glimpse of the snake of when she was doing it, and it just disappeared.
Nah.
And then it went in. Yeah, obviously, like we realized it couldn't have gone far.
Yeah.
So then, obviously worked out it had gone into the washing machine.
Of course.
We had to, and it was of course one of those ones where the dryer sits on top of the washing machine. So we had to undo that, take the dryer off, and then take the back off of the washing machine. Still couldn't see it. So then, we did that first, and then we realized we had to take the top off. So then we had to take the dryer off to get the top off. And then, took the top off, and sure enough, he was there. And then after all that, Poppy poked him a few times to try and get a hold of his tail. And then just popped out the back and onto the floor. So after all that, we still caught him on the floor anyway.
Yeah, right.
But she was, yeah, that was a good. It was a awkward size.
It was on the
So
smaller size, wasn't
so
it?
it was like it was a good one for her to like.
Practice
Yeah, she's
on.
obviously getting her confidence again now, which is good. She's done a couple browns in a row, I think.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, then yeah, that was sort of pretty straightforward. It could have been heaps worse. But yeah, it ended
And
up being
you
alright.
never know when they go into equipment like that.
Yeah,
Just jam themselves right in the
yeah.
most awkward spot possible.
Yeah. May as well go into what happened after that because we sort of got in the car and driving off down the road, get another call. I'm like, oh, sweet, might be another one for her. These people ring from Wasley's, I think. They're like, oh, we got a baby brown snake in the pool. Do you guys come out and kill him? It was something along those lines. I'm like, what? No. What are you on about? Pretty much. Like that's pretty much what she said. I'm like, what are you on about? And then I'm like, yeah, we can come out and deal with it and come and get it. Like, obviously said there's a call out fee and that sort of stuff. It's like, oh, how much? Told her, and could hear the husband in the background. It's like, oh, we'll just kill it then. And I'm kind of annoyed at myself now. I should have had more of a go at him. But I just like, as she was like,
That's what I told you to do.
yeah, like midway through her saying something, I knew what she was saying. I just hung up on her. But now looking back at it, I'm like, I should have given him a serve. But yeah, it's just shit how some people still think like that, especially when it would have been, it sounded like it was a hatchie in a pool. Like, even if you didn't want me to come out, just bloody put it in a bucket and just tip it out and let it go. Like,
Yeah,
especially being out there when they were not in a suburban area.
yeah.
Um,
It's just the fact that they call first.
or just what they thought we did.
Yeah,
Like, what? Yeah, we go around and just kill them. Yeah, jeez, couldn't believe it.
Muppets.
And Poppy was with me and Adon's obviously had it on loudspeaker, and she's just like, "What?" Like she couldn't believe. I'm like, "Yeah, we deal with this shit."
At least she won't be because you'll be the one getting the calls. So
Yeah, that's true.
again, shit like that doesn't happen often.
No,
But
it's
you know,
yeah,
one or two a season maybe,
yeah,
if that.
yeah, which is all right.
It,
Still,
yeah, it
It-
just fucking pisses you off when it does happen.
oh, it annoys you when people just think they can blackmail you with it.
Yeah,
Pretty much, just like, oh, if you're gonna charge a fee, I'll just kill them. I would then just puts you in like between a rock and a hard place.
yeah,
Pretty much, because like you. The thing is, like we've said before, like I'd love to do it for nothing, and like if it is close by and they say that, I'll probably just go and do it
yeah,
just to save the snake getting killed. But at the same time, like there's if you do that for one person and word gets around, it's like, oh, if you ring up and say that you're going to kill it,
yeah,
or you don't have the money or something, you'll do it for you anyway, sort of thing. Like, then
yeah,
word gets
yeah.
around for that too, then it just compounds the
Snowballs.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you got to be careful with that too, as much as you want to do everything you can for the snake.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Luckily, shit like that doesn't happen
Nah,
that often.
I
Like,
think
again,
we're sort of like both of us are sort of in pretty good demographic areas where most people are happy to pay
yeah,
a fee for a
yeah.
service sort of thing. So
Fucking wouldn't want to be doing it in the northern suburbs.
yeah, I was going to say like you do get a few out that way, but like generally where you are, like
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
like the northeastern suburbs are pretty affluent.
yeah,
Affluent,
yeah.
whatever.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And again, that just goes back to why we push education so
Oh,
much.
that too, yeah.
Because again, people still think like that.
And that's like,
Like-
sort of what we're like with our social media pages is like more education than like snake call outs
Yeah.
at the moment.
Because again, we know how to trigger people.
Yeah, well, it just gets more traction too. Like
Yeah.
I'll post like the best like snake catching video and just doesn't even like do
Just-
that well.
Yeah, you post a video of a random snake on the floor in there, it gets 500,000
Yeah,
views. Like
It's nuts. So weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's those little instances. Anyway,
Yeah,
so-
fucking again, shit when it happens, but luckily it doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like how many bloody Sunny Coast cop
Oh
up
yeah.
there.
When I was up there with them, that happened. I was in the back seat with Dan. Or
Yeah.
like Dan was in the front seat. I was in the back.
Yeah.
They had like their other guy that literally organises the phone.
Just did so,
Oh, they
phones and
literally
stuff.
Literally had two phones. one ringing and the other one they were writing down shit in.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, a lady rang up and said, "I've got this snake." Turns out it was like they described it as like, "Oh, it's a green tree snake."
Yeah.
And then as I was saying that, you could hear like a thump in the background.
Uh,
And then it's like, "What'd you do?" And it's like, someone's just killed it." And they're like, they got shitty at him. Like, so yeah, obviously everyone deals with it, but yeah,
yeah.
I haven't had that happen where you just like literally hear it happen.
No.
And then like being not like a completely harmless snake too.
Yeah, literally. It's a common tree snake.
Yeah.
Like, completely harmless. Like, well, again, brown snakes are harmless if you leave them alone as well.
That too,
So,
yeah, exactly.
but, that's just our mindset.
More harmless than horses.
Fuck horses. Wouldn't want to work with them.
Yeah.
Rather work with fucking brown snakes every day, which we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, far less chance of fucking dying.
Exactly.
But yeah, we'll go on from there. So the one I had straight after the brown snake in the aviary, as I said, I had that brown snake. I'd literally just got out and the phone rang again for a red belly back in Kersbrook, which again, I would have been 5 minutes away from anyway, from where I am.
Yeah.
But I was 25 from, the brown snake that I just got. Red belly just sort of cruising along the back of the house, going sort of in and under stuff that's sort of along the back of the house, basically. And they said, "Oh, he's just ducked under something." So I'm like, "Yep, cool, no worries. Send me the address. I'll head straight there."
Yeah.
Brown snake in the car, straight out to the red belly. Got there. They're like, "Oh, he's not there anymore." I'm like,
Sick.
He came up, and they showed me. He came up here, went straight over, and like, small patch of garden.
Yeah.
Small patch of garden bed. Wasn't agapanthus, thank God. But they're like, "Oh, we've been watching the whole time. We haven't seen him come out of here." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Somewhat contained, unless there's a hole or something you could go down. We should be able to flush him out."
Yeah.
When I was on the phone, I didn't ask how big he was. And they're like, "Oh, how big?" And they said, "Oh, probably 30 centimeters." I'm like, fuck. That now complicates things just because he is on that smaller size.
A lot more places they can go.
Yeah, absolutely. There wasn't too many like tall plants in there. There was a few bushes and stuff like that, but there was ground creeper that pretty much covered the whole thing.
Right.
It was like, okay, I'll just start lifting and poking around here, and I'll start at one end and just sort of go towards the other end, which is typically what we do anyway. You don't just poke in random places.
Yeah.
Because they are sort of where you're poking, it's going to push them towards the end you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
And they might pop out.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, Hadn't seen anything. Got about halfway through, went from where I was, and I had to just step down a little step. Lifted up this bit of mat, and I saw red going that way. And I'm like, okay, fucking cool. I've seen him. I know he's here. And I'm like, yep, he's not big. Brilliant. So, and he was sort of going towards the sort of less thick area, I suppose, of the garden bed.
Yeah.
So I'd gone around the other side to sort of try and cut him off from where he was going. I was lifting up and I saw him again, and I went for the grab but missed it because, again, he was under a bush and I couldn't quite get in there. But after I missed that grab, he basically went back around to where he was initially. So I'd gone back around there. That's when you rang me. I answered it and I'd lifted up this thing and he was fucking there, and I'd tried to grab him again as I'm answering the phone to you. Missed him. Like, fucking, I'll call you back in a couple of minutes. I'm just trying to grab a red belly.
Has that happened twice in the same day?
I'm just like, send me the address, I'll go. It's all good. So literally hung up with you, gone back around again, lifted up a bit of leaf litter, brushed it away, and he was there, and I was able to grab him that third time. Like, fucking, he gave me a bit of a runaround.
Yeah.
He gave me a bit of a runaround. But yeah, again, 30 centimeter red belly. Again, luckily it was a red belly.
Yeah.
It was cooling off at that point from memory. And he was in a sort of shaded area as well.
Yeah.
Sprinklers had been on too, so it was wet and a bit cooler anyway. So he wasn't too bad. But got him out, bagged him up, and literally then went straight out to Williamstown for another red belly that you sent me to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But again, I need a drink, so Give us another one, and then I'll continue with mine.
um, oh, another interesting one. It was last Sunday morning about 10 o'clock when it was cold. Well, not, it was sunny, but cold. 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, guy rings and he's like, sucked a baby brown snake
Oh,
into
this
my
one,
into my
yeah.
vacuum. I'm like, okay. Anyway, it was like 2 minutes down the road, so I was there pretty good on a Sunday. I was there within 5 minutes on a Sunday morning, so
Not bad.
pretty good.
Not bad.
Get there and yeah, like rocked up, and he's one. I thought he accidentally did it, and I found out when I got there that he did it on purpose. I'm like, oh, at least he didn't try to hurt it. So I couldn't really get shitty at him because he was just trying to. I don't know. What goes through people's heads, but
He contained it.
he didn't know how far it went up into the vacuum.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it depends, like if it is actually a hatchie or not. And then yeah, he had it outside too. I was like, that kind of like made me a bit anxious because he dragged it all outside, and I'm like, oh, if anything, just leave it inside because at least if it got out, it's
Still contained. Yeah.
it's still contained. I was almost going to tip it out, like go into the house and tip it in, but then I'm like, it won't be that bad. It is cold. But yeah, I looked in the little thing, and like I could see him in there.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of getting him out, which could have been way worse. In something like that, and the size he was, there's all sorts of spots he could have got into.
Yeah, for sure.
But luckily, it's just in the bin thing of the vacuum. So yeah, pretty much just opened it up and sat it on my bag and just tipped it onto my bag. Got half a bloody vacuum of shit in the bag as well. But yeah, that spot where that was is a good similar to where I've had a few sort of down that end of Neary, and you can literally do a loop around to release.
Yeah,
Like you
okay.
literally go
Yeah.
like it's a big square, like it's obviously out of the town, goes out of the town, but it's just a big square, and on one side it's a big scrub
Yeah, nice.
block
Nice.
sort of thing where you can sort of release, especially being a hatchie, sort of it would have been perfect for him. But yeah, that was interesting.
That's the second vacuum one this season. The one I went to early on.
Yeah, when was that?
That was bloody.
That was the start of the
That was
season, wasn't it?
real early.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know, the season seems so long sometimes that you think it's like the last season before.
Yeah.
But it was, I forget that was at the start of the season.
Yeah, that was at the start. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, very similar situation.
yeah,
But a bigger. It was probably like that big, not a hatchie. Yeah,
yeah. She did accidentally though, didn't she?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, weird. Weird. 2 vacuum ones, 2 Weber Q ones.
Yeah, that's been weird like that, hasn't it? It's almost make a post out of that. Out of just all the weird spots we found them this year. Didn't know car engines this year so far.
I had a call for one that was potentially seen in a car, but
Never found it.
never found it. It was down in the suburbs, but it was someone from Cudley Creek who had my number, who had driven down,
Yeah.
and then thought they saw it in the car. So I had to go down there instead of going to bloody Cudley Creek.
Yeah.
But no, never found it. Never found it. So fucking who knows? Never got a call back either. So
Yeah.
probably just dropped out through the bloody engine bay or something and took off.
Poor bastard's probably in a different habitat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, speaking of that, the one I did the other day, one of the ones I did the other day, interesting situation. It was down Para Hills, and I just happened to be down there anyway.
Yeah, right. Does happen sometimes.
It does. I just happened to be down there doing other things, and it was a retirement village or something like that. And I've seen a snake this morning. Do you mind just coming out and having a look, sort of thing? More an inspection.
Yeah.
But it, like, one of the first person that got there was the one that saw the snake, pulled up in the car park, got out the car, started walking around to get something out, and this snake, I think, came out from under the car and was just going in the car park, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, right. So it makes sense that it might have
fell from the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a cool morning.
Yeah.
Like, it was only 2 days ago.
Yeah,
so
right.
Cool morning.
Yeah.
And she sent me a video of it, and it was quite active going through the car park. And like, that doesn't make sense that it'd just be out active at that time. So you may have given it a lift,
Yeah.
and it may have just dropped out as you either opened a door or pulled up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, weird. I never found it, but yeah, she sent me this video of it just going through the car park.
Yeah.
And again, it wouldn't have made sense for it to be that active at 6 o'clock in the morning when she got to work.
Nah, not like that.
Nah. Like, yeah, weird.
Warmed up in the car and
Yeah,
took off.
literally must have. But it was a hatchie. It was only small from the video. It was a pretty average video, but you could make it out.
Brown, obviously. By the end of it,
Yeah. But yeah, weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
And they're just like, oh yeah, can you just come out for an inspection? I'm like, yeah, okay.
I'm already here.
I'm literally 15 minutes away. I think I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when we were talking, it's like this is quite a high possibility that it hitched a ride.
Yeah.
Here, because it just shouldn't be that active at that time of the morning.
Nah.
Again, 6 o'clock. It was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was weird. But yeah, where are we going from there? Did you finish yours?
Yeah, you finish your
Oh yeah, so
your trio.
So me trio. So again, I've just caught the red belly, caught the brown previously. You called me.
I can't believe I didn't realize he got called twice, like right at the wrong time.
Literally, as I fucking was. Well, the first one was I had the snake.
Yeah.
The second one, I was about to have the snake when you called me. But I'm like, yeah, cool. You just said Williamstown red belly. I'm like, yeah, just send me the address. I'll go out there.
Yeah.
So I bagged this first one up. Again, Kersbrook to Williamstown, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So not far. Bagged this one up. So I've got a brown and a red belly in the car at this point. Start driving out to Williamstown. I did call you on the way there as well.
Yeah.
Just to, I am going out. It's all good. I got it. Because it was just the timing. Literally, as you called, I was fucking trying to grab this thing going through this bush. But all good. I'm going out to Williamstown now for another red.
Yeah.
And that's, you said the size. You said it was probably about the same size, like 30 centimeters or so.
Yeah.
That was just sort of cruising along the front of someone's house.
Yeah.
Basically. And you had been out there before.
Yeah.
I think it was an EB, they said.
Yeah, because I didn't, they obviously came up when they sent me through the address. I'm like, oh, they sent me through the address before.
Yeah.
Was that the one did I catch it out the front?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was an EB, out the front.
Yeah, I do remember that then.
Yeah. But yeah, I headed out to this one and pulled up. They were both sitting there watching. And again, it was a not even 30 centimeter red belly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been this season's, it would have been last season's.
Yeah.
And he was just sort of cruising along the, wall of the house, basically. And sort of perched up just before the carport where a bit of that sort of black plastic film was just down.
Yeah.
And he just sort of poked his head in there,
Oh, that's rough.
basically. And his ass was hanging out the crack, but head was in there. He's like, no one can see me. I must be safe.
That's a perfect situation.
Literally. Couldn't go anywhere. He was there. I just literally had to encourage him out,
Yeah.
basically. So got there, encouraged him out. He was a little bit sneaky. He did sort of, like, it looked like he wasn't sort of, like he was pressed up against the brick concrete.
Yeah.
But he was sort of out a bit and he sort of doubled back on himself a little bit.
So he's almost setting you up.
Yeah. So his tail sort of came out and I went to grab it and then his head just poked out. I'm like, oh, fuck, how'd you do that? You cheeky little bastard. But as his head poked out, he sort of came out, which made it, a lot easier. And grabbed him and bagged him up nice and easily. He was, again, it was cooling down by then, so it was a bit cooler. So I just, had him on the sort of carport, just talking to the people for a little bit. Gave me Hook a bit of a chew, as they do.
Reds seem to do that more than browns, I find.
Yeah. But just had a chat with the people for 5 minutes while I had him, and then bagged him up.
Yeah.
And then just went out of town. You gave me a good release spot, which it turns out I'd been to before. So I know where I'm going. I've released reds there.
It's nice to have a nice spot for reds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, the river goes straight through the bloody town.
It does.
Like, obviously you go out of town along the river to release them,
Yeah.
but it's going to be along that river.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll
Like,
probably travel back through it anyway. So
yeah, literally. And again, the amount of reds that seem to turn up in Williamstown
yeah.
is more than browns, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just again, because of the area, because of the river that goes through. But yeah, went and released him, then drove back to Kersbrook to release this other red belly. At that point, it was like 6:30 or something, and it was cooling down. But I'd found a good spot for the red belly with some cover that he went under. I was like, I'm just going to go home and I'll release the brown in the morning.
Yeah.
And I got up. It was a nice day the next day, and then went and released the brown
Yeah.
the next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked out. But yeah, one after the other, basically. And I was literally, it's like, this has been the theme. I've tailed a snake and then I've got another fucking call. So, but the fourth one didn't come in. But yeah, 3 in about hour and a half,
yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, luckily second one and Williamstown one are still close to home. So
yeah, that's
I didn't have to go too far.
Yeah.
I'm only 5 minutes out of Kersbrook. So, and then again, Williamstown is only 10 minutes from Kersbrook. So
yeah.
not far. I would have been going back through that way anyway to get home. So yeah, funny how it works out, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Three calls in quick succession and 3 catches. So,
yeah. It is like the 3 calls happens often, but not necessarily 3 catches in a row.
No. Again, when I got to the second one, I was thinking, fuck, I might not get this. Like, just because of the size and the fact that it went into a garden bed or something like that. It's like, but as soon as I saw him, I'm like, okay, he's here.
Yeah.
I've got more of a chance. So yeah, it all worked out. It was a lot of running around for a sort of quick amount of time.
I guess that's sort of something Bro don't talk about a lot either. Is like the 0 to 100 stuff all the time.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time we're obviously doing other stuff while we're when a call comes through or something like that.
Yeah.
But even like driving to the job, like you're going through your head like all the different scenarios. Even like looking for the snake, you can spend half an hour looking for it and nothing's happening. All of a sudden the snake's there, bang.
Yeah.
You got to make a decision. Like I don't think we sort of talk about that a lot.
Not really.
Like how you got to be like mentally sort of
prepared
and like just how to deal with situations like that when you're going from 0 to 100 all the time.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, we'll ask the questions on the phone and the people will tell you something. You'll build it up, but you get there and it's just not what they said at all.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, hatchy brown snake. I've seen it going in here. You just show up and it's a fucking meter long. And yeah. And again, like driving to a place, if you're not familiar with it, you're looking for release sites on the way in anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, luckily, all these places I'd obviously been to before, not the specific houses, but around the area. So I knew where I needed to go to release the snakes. And it was after the bit of rain we had as well. So
everything's water around.
Yeah, a bit of water around, particularly for the red belly in Kersbrook. There's a spot where a lot of the time the creek dries up, but I was pretty confident that I could release him there after that bit of water had come through.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was happy with that. And I'd released reds there before.
Yeah.
As well, just out of the town.
Local knowledge, mate.
Local knowledge, that's it. But yeah, like I say, it goes from 0 to 100.
Yeah. It is hard to deal with sometimes. Just the whole, and then especially start of the season when it's going nuts.
Yeah.
And then you get home and then all of a sudden it's just like the switch is off and you're like,
okay.
It's trying to decompress. You're like, fuck, that was nuts.
You've just done 5 or 6 in a row. You get home, it's like, oh fuck, that was busy. That was busy. I'm good now. Can we?
Yeah, can we stop?
Can we stop? I'm just gonna cook my dinner and then that'll be good.
As soon as you turn the stove on, ring ring.
Fuck. But again,
funny. It's so funny because we love doing it, but at the same time, snake calls at certain times, you're like, fuck.
It's always you're just having a meal.
Yeah,
I've said it to you multiple times. Like, I'm just having lunch, and then a minute later you call me.
Yeah, I reckon I remember. Yeah, calling you. I can literally hear the bloody, the sizzling.
Yeah,
under it.
Yeah. Yes, I'll do it, but fuck, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But that's just the nature of it.
It
It's
is.
like it's what we do. Like
Yeah.
we a lot of the time drop everything to keep people happy, to
I mean,
try and keep people happy.
like we not really that busy compared to like Queensland catches.
Oh
and that.
God no,
So
God
like
no.
yeah, amazing how they do it.
They have obviously bigger teams though,
Yeah.
so they can just send people
People
out.
around, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, well, you're going to have a couple next
Yeah.
season. Well, you have
We'll
Will.
at least have Will, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which will
Poppy, I'm hoping worst case
you'll have it by the end of next season. You would have
she
thought
can maybe be halfway through her calls by the end of this season. Be like a couple more and she'll be halfway.
another couple of warm weeks and a few more calls.
Yeah.
She should.
And
yeah.
then
yeah.
and then she's already got her like groove back, like tailing that brown.
Yeah.
That laundry and stuff was a tricky size, and she sort of clicked back onto it pretty quick.
Yeah. It'll just be keeping her onto it over the cooler period.
Yeah. And then then like should start the next season, be able to knock them out pretty quick, and have them have that lodge sort of towards the start of next season, and
Yeah.
I'll like already have Will, which would be good, and he's keen as beans. So.
It'll be good having someone else. So
It's gonna be nice. So we can actually go away when the weather's nice.
even if you do get a call that's
Just a pain in the ass.
bit further,
Yeah.
he's like, oh no, I can go to that now
Yeah,
because I know I can send him to one.
if I get one in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It just frees you up a lot.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely, absolutely.
And then hopefully, when Poppy's signed off, she works full time. So like her
After hours,
her
yeah.
hours will be different, and she hopefully should be keen to do like after dinners or
when you've just walked in the door.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, be nice.
The phone rings. Poppy,
Yeah, pretty much.
you're going to that one.
Yeah,
But no, just that little bit of freedom
yeah. Oh, yeah.
as well. And again, go do something with your kids and your family on the
Yeah.
weekends.
Yeah,
Like,
which,
not have to worry about
which would
it.
be nice because I've sort of the last 4 years wherever when did I start 22 I think so
Yeah.
last 4 years just pretty much been banging it out myself. If I do go somewhere, I'm just like stressed that I'm going to get a call, and then like that's
That's the thing. Like, and again, you didn't have anyone out this far.
that's the thing. I had no one out here, and I just didn't want to like
Give it to anyone else.
all that. But like I just the people that would have been closer would have been closest.
Yeah.
I didn't. Want
Want-
coming out there.
No, that's fair.
But
It'll be good having a couple more people on. And again, that way, we can go for a herp as well.
yeah, well that too.
Go fucking find some other stuff that's not a EB.
We will in a few months. International herp.
Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
Snake Catchers podcast goes international.
Snake Catchers on tour.
Yeah,
Nah, it's going to be. I'm really looking forward to it.
yeah, it'd be
Like,
good.
okay, I've been there plenty of times, but not to specifically herb.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only been there the once, and it's sort of I've managed to snag a species, and
Fucking good species.
yeah, which was good.
that have since learnt are pretty common.
Yeah,
right?
still like that's the
Still-
first time I saw a wild one.
It's a
so.
fucking impressive snake though.
Yeah,
But no, it'll be good. And then even going to the sort of second part of that as well,
yeah,
having a herp up there
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
We're not saying yet because we'll probably do a whole episode on
Yeah,
it.
it's a fair bit of content's going to come out of it. So
Yeah.
we'll try and do like obviously we'll do a few places we're going. We'll try and get pet guests on to do episodes. Plus
We should have a few lined up for the
Yeah.
second part of it.
we'll try and film stuff for our own social media and stuff too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it would-
There should be plenty of content coming out of it.
yeah,
But no, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good.
Yeah.
It should be good.
Yeah.
We've just got to book it after
Yeah.
this.
After this.
After this. Yeah. You got any more or
One quick one.
yeah.
We went out to Eden Valley. The other day. There's a brown snake inside on the kitchen bench.
Oh yes.
When she rang, the lady rang. She said, "Oh, it's behind a pot plant."
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, fairly big brown behind a pot plant. I'm like, okay, no worries. And we went out there, and Will caught it while I was out there, and it wasn't on the floor. Like that's what I thought. I'd like indoor pot plant in the corner behind that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a pot plant on the bench, and it was behind that, and it wasn't small. It would have been close to 4 foot.
Yeah. Decent size.
And Will did a good job of that. He's sort of just greasing his wheels a bit before he gets his permit.
He's going to get his permit and it's going to be cold.
It's pretty, and
Like,
that's literally what happened to me when I got mine. Like, yeah, back in 21 or whatever, or 20 or 21 or something like that.
yeah.
I literally got it this time of year.
Yeah.
And then then it's died off, and But at least you'll have it fresh for next year anyway. And he's still been doing a few calls with me when Poppy couldn't get to him, or during the day when Poppy was working or something. I'd still
Just
come
to
out.
keep on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
he's applied for his keep permit too. So
Oh, did he do both at the same time?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
which I think he's rung them about both, and they've said that everything's there. They're just going to process it.
Yeah,
And
nice.
definitely with his catching, he said everything's processed. I mean, everything's there.
Yeah.
And they're happy with everything. They're just going to process it. So
Yeah, nice. Nice.
his keeping, I think, was the same too.
Yeah.
But he'll hopefully to get that and get a red belly or something. So
Yeah, he obviously just went for lower tier.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's no point in not as connoisseur as you, where you could go to level 2 straight away. But yeah, he'll go to level 1 for a year and go from there.
Yeah, again, nothing wrong with that.
I'm trying,
Keep a red belly.
I'm trying to get my level 3.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I wanted
I need
as
to put-
well.
Yeah, I need to pull my finger out that. But that's
Is it for you?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've got one more that was interesting. Unfortunate, but interesting was the one that you sent me out to,
Yeah.
which was Yatla Vale, which is near my place. They did call me first, but I missed it because I was doing something else.
Yeah.
And like literally only by 30 seconds, I was in the back room, heard the phone ringing, ran out, and as I went to swipe, it fucking cut out. I literally called back straight away, and I called a few times where there was just nothing.
It's weird how people can actually get onto another number that's
That quickly.
Yeah.
In this instance, these people were in a hurry.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they called you called me, you sent me out. It was only like 10 minutes up the road from me anyway, which was
Worked.
for a snake that was just curled up by their letterbox.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this would happen sort of quite often, where we think the snake had been hit by a car.
Yeah.
It was dead on arrival, basically. We think it had been hit by a car. There was no markings or anything on it. It was perfect, but may have just been clipped on the head by a car and happened to just make its way off the road into the front of this property.
Yeah.
And these people just happened to see it.
Yeah.
And even when they called you, they said it's not moving
Yeah.
or anything.
Sort of like red flags going off when they're saying that. I'm like, really? I thought she's told me that it was moving.
Yeah.
And then it stopped. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But then, obviously.
But I got there. It definitely wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And obviously hooked it up, and it was dead. I pinned it to make sure anyway, and it had blood in its mouth, which would suggest that it may have been hit or clipped by a car or something. But just again, this would probably be a situation that would happen quite often, where
I think so. Yeah.
one again clipped by a car, still alive, and just happens to make its way into someone's front yard and just carks it there, and they just happen to see it. But
it didn't feel like I had a broken back.
No, nothing. Like I would have seen something, but it was absolutely again perfect condition.
Because you can normally you can feel.
You can normally tell.
Like we feel sometimes when you tail them and they're alive and they got a broken back, you can really feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this thing didn't have anything. He was just dead in the front yard. By the letterbox. But you sent me out in a bit of a hurry because these people had an Uber there. They were waiting to go into town for the night.
Yeah.
So I had to rush out there because the Uber driver was waiting for them because they were waiting for me to get out there to get this snake.
Yeah.
But it was dead on arrival, unfortunately. But again, for the area, they'd be, cruising through there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of in the foothills.
Yeah.
There. But a different area of the foothills.
Yeah.
But nice area. Hadn't been out there, that particular part before. So
it was nice that out of the two, it was us two that got calls for it.
Yeah,
in that area. So.
For that area, it was weird that you got the second one still.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
Not a bad situation because I sent it to you anyway.
Because you sent me anyway, and they called me first anyway. I just missed it.
Yeah.
And I would have gone out anyway.
Yeah.
So, again, it worked out. So, Yeah, I'd say that's the catch up
Yeah.
for now. This episode's going to go out late March, so we've still got a couple of weeks, so there'll probably be another couple of catch ups before the
Yeah.
end of the season.
Yeah.
But by the time this goes out, it'll be easing off
Yeah.
into April, I'd
Yeah.
say. But still be another couple of catch ups. But yeah, a few guest episodes coming up, like we said, and there's going to be a heap of content over the off season as well, which is good. So yeah, we'll leave it there on this one. So thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.
So yeah.
Cheers.